back to Mercs for Hire. This time we're doing Civil War II event. So, you might have heard some rustling about how it's pretty much a garbage event. It's not good. It was just done as a cash grab. That's pretty much correct right there.
Oh yeah.
It made very little sense in the grand scheme of Marvel. For everybody, it didn't need to be made, and that's the biggest problem that I had. It doesn't really go anywhere. Like, just possibilities. If you look for the future, that maybe something might tie into it, but we have no clue at all. It could just be a straight up cash grab that they might mention occasionally later on. Like, oh yeah, remember where Carol Danvers and Iron Man fought? And no, like, even there's no tie-ins in this event at all. Like, this says there's tie-in, Civil War II tie-in. They hardly talk about that at all. They pretty much say, yep, Tony's pissed or Carol's pissed, and that's about it. It was a waste of money to buy the tie-ins. I literally stopped buying the tie-ins. It was like, this doesn't help me. There's only one tie-in that really helped, was Captain America. That was the only thing. And that's just a badass story in general, which I never thought I'd say about the Captain America. But that it's a really, really good book. But anyway, let's start from the beginning. It starts with Ulysses, who's an Inhuman that could see the future. Minority Report type garbage.
The whole thing is Minority Report.
Right, exactly.
Minority Report with Iron Man being Tom Cruise, and then Carol being the police.
Right,
That's basically it.
That's exactly, because she was working for the government, and Tony just does his own thing. He works for the government sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't. But back to Ulysses, he sees the future. He warns Carol Danvers to say that Thanos is coming to get a cosmic cube. So they all go down there, and apparently, War Machine and Carol Danvers had a relationship going on that came out of left field. Nobody knew about that, but it's all part of the plot. And pretty much, War Machine dies. She-Hulk gets fucked up. She gets put in a coma. Alright, so they get Thanos. So Tony Stark ends up finding out that War Machine is dead. He's pissed off. He wants Carol Danvers' head. It's like, why was he even there? And then she tells him about this whole Inhuman that could see the future. So, in classic Tony Stark way, he's like, I want to grab this Inhuman to see what the fuck is going on. So he grabs him, does tests. Carol Danvers comes, takes the Inhuman back, and Inhumans are like, well, don't ever do that again, or we'll go to war with you, yada, yada, yada. Tony Stark ends up finding out that the Inhuman is just doing probability of what might happen for the future. It's not a definite.
Not actually, yeah.
Right. So we go from there. Carol Danvers ends up. There's one good thing about this storytelling. Civil War II made me hate Captain Marvel. Like, I disliked her character throughout the story.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that she was just a total crazy bitch that she needed to stop. I don't know why she's going this far. That's one thing it did do. Beautifully. Like, I hate her.
Yeah, just sold. Yeah. I mean, I never liked her, and definitely.
Right.
I was
like, whatever.
It just
like,
proved any point I had. Why should I hate her? Just read Civil War.
It was like Civil War II is the reason why I hate her.
Yeah.
So she ends up taking in this lady because Ulysses saw that she had some stuff for Hydra and a briefcase. So Captain Marvel comes and there's nothing in the briefcase. She's trying to get a briefcase for her husband, and they just interrogating her. People are like, well, you need to stop. She doesn't have anything. And she's like, I don't care. You need to imprison her pretty much for life because this guy says that she is going to do something wrong eventually.
Just making false accusations out of nowhere just because one person says so.
Right, exactly. So it just pretty much, it's just garbage. It literally goes through issues of garbage up until we go into the Hulk scene. So Ulysses able, his powers grow so he can show more people what the future possibly might be, and it shows that Hulk fucks everybody up. So if anything, it couldn't be Bruce Banner anyway, but they're like, oh, it's Bruce Banner, need to go see him. Beast ends up seeing that Bruce Banner has been working on stuff. He's just pretty much just trying to keep Hulk at bay.
He's like injecting himself with like dead gamma cells.
So, and which, you know, it's not really that big of a deal, but they say it's a big of a deal. And then all of a sudden, Bruce Banner's just getting mad. The next thing you know, Bruce Banner's dead. He gets shot in the head by an arrow. An arrow. By who? Hawkeye, of course. One of the most useless Avengers. And
Hawkeye's the man.
okay, so you're wrong again. But so shoots him, kills him, and pretty much go to court for it. Hawkeye is acquitted, and that pretty much puts like a rift in the superhero community. Regular people are like, "Yeah, Hulk is dead. We don't have to worry about the Hulk." Cause have you seen War Hulk? He's like, he will kill everybody. So pretty much people are happy. Yet again, Tony Stark is pissed off that he just lost another friend because of this guy Ulysses. Pretty much ends up going to war. Like, we don't know how or why all these people really ended up going with Tony Stark's side or Carol Danvers' side. It's just all of a sudden, hey, we're gonna fight you. Hey, okay, we're gonna fight you too, and they fight. Now the fight scene is pretty much Captain America Civil War II airport scene times like 100. There are superheroes all over the place fighting. A lot of them don't even know why they're fighting. They're just fighting because they're there and they're on Tony's side or they're on Carol's side.
That's actually the best, the best comic out of the whole series. Is just them fighting.
If they did more issues of that, that'd be great.
Yeah. But there's just a lot of talking and useless talking.
Right, exactly. It doesn't progress the story at all. It's just like, why are you doing this? I don't know why you doing this. Oh, I don't know, because she said it's a good idea. We should stop people so we don't have to deal with people like Thanos. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, Thanos gets free and is doing his own thing. Wow. So, all that for nothing. But,
well, my thing is like, why do they make the superheroes just so easily turning on each other?
Right,
like,
exactly.
Like, alright, I've been fighting with this guy, like all of these people for a long time, and like in an instant, just because one person says like, hey, you know what, follow me, and you're like, oh, I agree with you, so now I'm gonna like fight one of my best friends. Like,
exactly.
I don't understand that.
Exactly. Like, and some of them have been paired up before, and they're just gonna, I agree with what you say, so because I agree with you, I need to fight my friend to like the death.
Yeah, exactly. Like, beat the shit out of them.
Right.
To bloody pulp.
Right. Makes no sense. Like, just because comics. That's why. And then Ulysses has another vision and showing Spider-Man killing Captain America.
Miles Morales
Spider-Man. So everyone stops. Everyone's like, oh shit. So Carol Danvers is like, okay, take you in. It's for your own safety. And I was like, whoa, again. It's like he hasn't done anything. He's never showed anything that he could possibly do anything wrong. Like, Miles Morales Spider-Man is just a teenage kid who has done everything right. He has to deal with people like, well, Peter Parker Spider-Man would have done it this way or whatever. It's like that. Yeah. He just dealt with it, kept on going, and was actually being a good Spider-Man. How impossible that is. But, so they stop. Captain America jumps in there after Carol Danvers was like, you need to be taken into custody. Say, alright, no, you don't need to take him away. It's like, what do you want to do, kid? You want to go home? Fine. Thor, take him home, and Thor ends up dropping him off on top of a roof. Miles Morales ends up going to Washington, D.C., the site of where he was shown to kill Captain America. Captain America shows up because he's still Hydra Captain America, which he's kind of hoping that Spider-Man will kill him because Captain America's all about Hydra. That's all he cares about.
Yeah.
He's like, if he has to die for Hydra, he will die for Hydra. That's what makes Captain America the best, one of the best superheroes, because for America, he would do anything for America. When when Thanos had Infinity Gauntlet, he knew he was going to die going against Thanos. He knew he didn't have a chance, but he knew for the betterment of America, the world, that he needed to go there, and if he had to die, he was going to die. So he goes there. Carol Danvers shows up. She goes to take Miles Morales. All of a sudden, Tony Stark has this ability to put a force field around people and put it around Miles Morales. She can't get to him. She gets pissed off. She goes to Tony. Tony has this kick-ass Hulkbuster slash, yeah, it was actually a pretty kick-ass suit, and they start fighting. Okay, are we done yet? No, we're still not done. So Ulysses, yet again, is in this trance. He's seeing what's going on. He just going to the timeline of Old Man Logan. And all of a sudden, one of the host kids tries to attack Ulysses. Old Man Logan kills him, kills the Hulk kid. And and then it's like, all right, it's like, you need to get out of here, kid. I got other things to do. Find out that in this timeline that all the Inhumans end up leaving the world because Tony Stark told him to leave. And he's like, what year is this? And Old Man Logan won't tell him. Just like, what's your problem, kid? You're crazy. You need to get the hell up out of here. So it keeps on going back and forth. Pretty much you get no answers. She's like, how did this happen? He's like, he pushed her too far. And it's like, who? It's like Tony Stark. Who did Tony Stark push too far? It's like Carol Danvers. So all of a sudden he comes out of his trance, says stop the fight. They tried to stop it, was too late. Carol Danvers blows the shit out of the suit because of her binary power. She's really strong. She just never ever uses it because just a poorly developed character. And then Ulysses, still back for more, goes into another trance state. His powers expand and pretty much shows everybody around pretty much trailers for the next Marvel events that's going to end up happening. Eternity comes out. It's like, hey, you try to help out these people as much as you could. Hey, you're on a cosmic level right now. So the plot device ends up going to be a cosmic entity. The plot device is gone to never be seen again.
So then you ask, what was the point of all of that then?
Absolutely no point. And then Carol Danvers, the winner of this whole Civil War, ends up getting free reins from the president who, I believe it was the Zero issue, offered it to Rhodey before he died. Pretty much offered the same thing to Carol Danvers to say, hey, whatever you need, you have keys to the world. Pretty much. And she's like, okay, I have plans. I have future plans. And that's where it ends. Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole Tony Stark. Not dead, in a coma. Forgot about that. And apparently, Tony Stark's been doing testing on himself for years. So Beast saw that. He's like, I can't even do anything. I'm afraid he won't take his blood. He's just in a coma right now. And that's pretty much it. So he is in his coma state. However, in the Spider-Man guy. In the Iron Man comics, he is AI for Riri Williams, the new Iron Man. So he's still not gone. Apparently he's now an AI. And who knows where the hell this is even going. There was absolutely no point to Civil War 2. None at all. Like, I was looking forward to it because I really enjoyed Civil War 1. I don't know if this was a rush job or a cash grab or just Bendis being like, I feel like doing this. It's like, I know I'm supposed to do something elaborate and good, but I really want to do stuff that I want to do, so this is what you get.
I feel like it was probably a cash grab. I think just because with Captain America: Civil War that came out, and then this came out, same time. People like it's probably geared to the people that are like, oh, sweet.
That's right. It's like I really wasn't in the comics before. Then I saw Captain America: Civil War, and it's like great. Oh, the story. I heard that the first Civil War was really great. This has to be twice as good.
Yeah.
And no. Pretty much.
Really, one full comic of fighting.
Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah.
It was just one comic at all.
Number 5 was fighting. If you're watching this and you only want that one, get that one.
Yeah, exactly.
That was pretty sick. The artwork of that was awesome.
Yeah, I really think that the artwork throughout all of it was good.
Yeah.
It was just the plot, the story was not good at all. I really feel bad that people put all this time and effort into doing great artwork. They have a shitty story attached with it that most people just be like, no. You should not buy this at all.
Yeah.
So nobody's ever going to see the artwork.
Well, even if the story was good, even if like Ulysses, somehow it made sense, the ending ruined it anyways. Because they're like, and he's gone.
Right.
So
exactly. Like if he stayed around, which would have been great. It still would have been great for the whole X-Men versus Inhumans. Like X-Men had to worry about Ulysses knowing what they're gonna do, but nope, they don't need to worry about that because he's gone. So, but I hate plot devices that they know from the first issue that the plot device is not gonna be there by the end of the issue.
Yeah,
and they have some bullshit way of having them go away. Like, I'd rather have somebody kill him to be like, you know what, I'm going to stop this for good and not have to worry about it. Instead of like, oh, you know what, you are so powerful now. You're the only Inhuman that's ever been able to do anything like this. Right. It's like you transcended to a cosmic level. No. That's not how you write a story. That's not how you end a story. That's just a lazy writing.
Yeah.
A lazy way out. Like, the story, I don't know if it needed to be like 16 issues, like double it, to put more dialogue into it, to really expand on more things, or the tie-ins need to be better, but I couldn't recommend anyone buying this series.
Yeah.
Like, at all. This event was a complete flop, man. Complete flop. Got people hyped up on Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah, it did.
And it just slowly went downhill. Some perks here and there, but all in all, if it wasn't for like Captain America's story to really get some tie-ins into it, it'll be even worse of an event than what it actually is.
Yeah.
But that's my rant on it, because highly pissed.